What's up guys, that really gross guy here. We are back, and today I wanted to do another quick look video for a Trinity skin with you guys. So without further ado, we're gonna hop on over. I've got a few Trinity loadouts set up for us to take a look at, and one of them will be a Prime skin. So as we transfer over my current fashion frames over to this skin, we're gonna see how it turns out. So today we're gonna be looking at the Trinity Knightess skin by Rekkou. So I personally have not purchased a Rekkou skin yet at this point. There are a few of them I am kind of interested in. This is one of them, which is why I kind of wanted to take a look at it today in my color schemes. And I figured I would show you guys kind of what transfers over and how well it does. So anyways, right off the bat, I am pretty happy with this blue transfer that I have with one of my Trinity skins. So you'll see that the base design was kind of because Trinity is like a healer, I kind of tie her into maybe like an earth-based Warframe, and when it comes to nature and things like that. So you'll see some of that in a couple of these designs, but I figured water was kind of a good design for a healer as a character or a fashion frame. So I transfer that over, and quite literally transferring over into this Knightess skin, I think this looks very, very good. I like it quite a bit. In fact, it's probably, I don't know. This could definitely make it into my loadouts if I purchase this skin. I think this is going to be the first Rekkou skin that I pick up myself. I just really like it. I like it quite a bit, and I do want to go jump back into Trinity and play as Trinity once again. It's just been a while, so it might be a good refresher is to go with a skin like this one. So we do have another kind of nature-oriented Trinity. This one having the green for like the earth grass, the watery color blue, and then the grays and stuff are in there just because it's a good alternate, kind of like primary color to get things going. And transferring this one over to the Knightess skin. Wow, actually looks really, really cool. I like that a lot. It definitely gives you the color scheme of like a suit of armor would, but with these really cool green accents. And then the blue, you may want to change that blue, but personally I think it looks all right. The watery blue matching with the green like metallic grass kind of color, and then that happy silverish color for the metallics I like quite a bit. So yeah, I don't know, two fantastic colors coming off for this skin right off the bat. Jumping over to my seat color scheme, this one's a little bit different. This was kind of I just thought it looked kind of neat, so I left it as is. Jumping over to the Knightess skin, all right, that looks okay. Kind of a purplish, like a really deep purple, purple metallics and stuff like that. It looks pretty decent actually. It probably wouldn't make it into my personal fashion frames. Because if I were to purchase this skin, if I had one loadout and I had 6 color schemes, I don't know if this one would make it, but it does look interesting. It is a pretty neat design, and I could definitely see people, fashion framing this up and going around with it for sure. So pretty nice. So I'm gonna jump over to another one of my loadouts. Jumping over to this one. This used to be my Bumblebee Trinity, and you could see kind of going with the design with like wings, and it's got the little speckles like you might see on a bee, and then of course the Bumblebee, yellow and black colors. The face kind of is more of like a wasp, like a yellow jacket. I guess this would be more like a yellow jacket. But anyways, we'll see how this looks as we transfer this over to our Knightess skin. Okay, there's a lot of yellow going on here, which is kind of to be expected with how much yellow was in the original fashion frame. It does look good though. This, instead of being like a yellow jacket like this one is, this looks more like the queen bee. I don't know, it looks really, really cool. I like this. It could use a little tweaks if you were trying to dumb down some of the yellows, but I actually like it. I like it. Yellow Ranger, like a Power Ranger, a little bit, but we may see more of that as we go actually. So let's jump in. This one was kind of just thrown together. It's not a good color scheme. I found it really hard to color Trinity, personally. It's way easier to color Trinity Prime, and if you're using the Strega skins, for instance, or even the Immortal, I found it easier to color her, but man, does this transfer over phenomenally. Like we went from yuck, like that's awful, to damn, that looks fine. So we also have it's a different kind of metallic. It's got a sheen to it, which I really like. Gives it more of that, like I said, suit of armor kind of look. And this dark color, it like flashes really well. I like it a lot. And then the metallics look fantastic. I think it accents really well for this color scheme. And then this like whitish color that sits around, as the primary kind of, or secondary maybe you would say, for the, I guess, the skin tone, makes this really awesome. I really like this one. This may even make it in a color scheme, like a final, fashion frame of mine. I'd have to see. I'd have to find a couple weapons that look really good, suiting this design, and going with that kind of inspiration of like a suit of armor kind of look. And I'd probably keep it. Probably keep this one. Not this. Yuck. And then we have good old fashioned OG original Trinity, because I actually owned this Trinity way back when they messed with the color palettes. It actually saved the original color scheme from Trinity, which you can find and probably manipulate yourself if you went down to the Tenno color schemes. You could probably find all these colors in these two palettes, probably even in this one, because this one didn't come out until a few years into the Warframe kind of lifespan. But anyways, these all come from one of these palettes, I'm pretty sure. And because they saved, I thought it would be nice to see what it transfers over to. So literally the original Trinity color scheme transferring over into this Knightess skin, and wow, I think this looks awesome. So I mean, I'm pretty down with this. If you want the original color scheme of Trinity just transferred over into what Trinity, in my opinion, like this is like the high def, version of Trinity. This is fantastic, absolutely gorgeous. If you're trying to stick with that true to form Trinity look, this is the way to go, straight up. I love it. In fact, if you want to kind of pause the video and check these color schemes out, you can do so. This is like it looks orange to me, but it comes across as red on her palette, which are on her actual frame. So it's kind of interesting how some of these colors transferred weirdly. But if you are interested in straight up getting this perfect transformation across, there you go. Absolutely beautiful. And then we have our Trinity Prime to come in and take a look at how this transfers over. So going from the Trinity to the Knightess. Wow. Okay. If I were to pull, let me pull that little chest piece off. Let's go attachments and then chest plate. I'll have to go back and maybe reattach that, but I really want to see what this looks like without that. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I like it. Covering that up, I feel like is a little bit, it takes away from the skin a little bit, because it looks like a good solid chest plate that you would see on like a suit of armor. You may be able to find something that suits this skin really well as a chest piece, but to be honest, I think it does, it does pretty well on its own. Holds true to itself. So very good looking. I like this a lot. A little bit of that Yellow Ranger kind of look again, but very much more knight, like it's been suited of armor. So a lot of people like to try and do some kind of a neon kind of crazy cyberpunky type look. That's kind of a take I have on it, sticking with just blues. I think that looks pretty gorgeous. I think that looks pretty cool. Let's see how it transfers. All right, it looks okay. I could probably use a little bit of tweaking. Maybe if we were to swap the blues with like the two different color blues, the dark blue and the light blue, maybe it would change things up, maybe look a little bit better in my opinion. Maybe this looks absolutely gorgeous to you. I definitely could see playing around with this and getting something that personally fits my taste, but I think in general it does look really good. It just could probably look a bit better. Maybe even lighten up this darker color, and that might do it for you. Because the face, you can't really see a lot of detail in the helmet, so maybe that'd be a good way to go. All right, jumping in C. Oh, let's see what happens with this one. And Knightess skin. Oh man, that's beautiful. All right, All right, grays, that beautiful orange going through the color scheme. We still have that dark sheen of a metallic kind of on there. Looks really, really cool. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Big fan. Jumping into the D slot. Ooh, going with something a lot lighter with some crazy like copperish kind of metallic. See how that transfers across. And wow, pretty good. Pretty darn good. I don't know how I feel about this green. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this green, but I could definitely see a little tweaks on this, and this would be a beautiful, beautiful skin. I mean, it's a beautiful skin, but a beautiful fashion frame, in my personal taste. Very knight-like. You throw a really good heavy weapon on this skin, it would look very, very, very awesome. I don't know. Maybe that's for you. It's for me. With a little bit of tweaks, I could definitely rock a color like that. So, following over my E slot, something a little bit more green, organic, very, very green. So let's see what happens with this one. All right, if you're going for a Green Ranger, or it's pretty cool. An Emerald, the Emerald Knight. I think that fits pretty awesome. I could actually see that making into my final 6 fashion frames. I'd have to see. I'd have to play around with it. Have to throw some weapons on it, like I said, color scheme it up. Maybe throw a few attachments on it, depending on how they really pair in with this skin. And I can rock this for sure. All right, and last but not least, the OG original fashion frame. So we're gonna see this skin exactly how it was colored by Rekkou. And honestly, this probably is a good way to go if you're looking for kind of a very medieval kind of knight look, but with a little bit of green in there. Rather than that previous emerald, really deep emerald kind of look. If you were to stick with the default skin, I think it does its justice. It really does. It looks pretty good. So lastly, I think I will go in, just pop in a few. Oh, all right. I could do that. I'd want to remove this like pinkish, purplish kind of light color back in there. But that looks pretty good all on its own, to be honest. Man, I almost don't want to pull away from the skin because I like how that looked. Even this Trinity without the design, it looks really, really gorgeous. So maybe there's another one that I can go through and tweak. Actually, I think I'll tweak this one. I could go back and make a new Emerald Trinity if I really wanted to. So let's go through and randomize some of these real quick. I don't want to spend too much time. I know that some of these quick looks haven't been as quick as I would like them to be. So I'm going to try and go through real quick. Pop a few of those in there. That looks pretty cool. Pretty nice. Swap through. Randoms. Ooh, let's see what happens with this one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, man, I don't even think I can randomize this one again. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. I think I've thrown you quite a few different fashion frames for this Knightess skin. Not Knightess, as in the infested frame, but the Knightess skin by Rekkou. Fantastic design. I am a big fan. Like I said, I've seen a few Rekkou skins that I've been kind of on the fence about. This was one of them, and I think I'm sold. On this one. We'll see. I'll have to do a little bit of fashion framing around, getting some weapons prepared for kind of a medieval knight kind of style, and this one will probably make its way into my inventory fairly soon. So anyways, if you guys are interested in any of my other quick looks that you have not checked out, feel free to do so. I'm starting a playlist, so there will be a playlist of quick looks. And then, of course, I'm going to try and get around to some of these other skins on all the different frames. But yeah, I would like to know if you have any recommendations down in the comments below of fashion frame skins, or specifically Tennogen skins that you might be on the fence about and would like me to take a look at. Let me know. Yeah, I think I will leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you very, very, very much. And I hope to see you guys again in the next one. Blow!